Hey guys, and welcome to this game between Evil Geniuses and Team Liquid here on Inferno. And during this one, we're going to watch from the terror side's perspective with a really big focus on terror side calling and kind of generally how would you actually go about setting up a T side on Inferno. And hopefully by the end of it, we can get a really good sense for all of these topics. This game was played back at IM Katowice, I believe. So if you want to pull the demo off, and we've got a nice bug here with Stewie's knife. If you want to pull the demo out, get some ideas for yourself, head on to HLTV and grab that. And I think it'll also be linked below in the description. Liquid here starting off on the terrace side, EG on the CT side. Two players coming to a second mid at the start from Liquid, just holding for that balcony jump. There it is from Breezy. So as standard on CT pistol, top spawn will normally go for the balcony jump for some information. Just two players there from Liquid, sat passively holding for that jump. They force Breezy back and now grouping up towards B with all five players. Half full flash being lined up by Stewie. So this will just pop flash the corner. Leech clearing close behind sandbags as well. And it's going to be a big exec coming out from Liquid. And if we have a look at the mini map, we can see that EG, they've gone for the stack towards a full retake on B for them, so could be a fairly easy exec here for Team Liquid. Smoke coming over for CT and coils. Mollies as well. Energy flashes coming in. Ethan just behind that coil smoke. Mollies onto new box and second oranges. That second oranges molly is a really great one because it spreads down into second and first oranges. In case anyone was playing there, but sight now in hand of Team Liquid as Stewie gets aggressive through that CT smoke. He goes down. Man disadvantage now for Team Liquid as this retake starts coming. All five from the EG squad coming in through CT spawn now. Flashes raining in. Play goes down towards the pool area. Elise still alive towards new box, but he's not long for this world. Nitro goes down as well. He was trapped behind that banana smoke. Really great retake there for the CT side. Pistol round goes their way. Team Liquid, they went for a nice big exec pistol. There's not really a lot you can do from the CT's perspective once those nades start coming over, so perhaps it was fortunate that EG were playing retake. Got the side to Team Liquid into a 5-on-5. Stewie got aggressively through that CT smoke. Didn't work out for him. And from there, really great retake from the CT side. Second round coming in, forced by, as we should be accustomed to seeing for the T side after losing pistol with a bomb plant. This was before the Krieg patch, so expect to see plenty of the SG used in these games. Banana take coming out for that CT side. And now T side just slowing it down. They're waiting out some smokes here. So on these second round kind of force buys from the T side, the one thing you do know is that there's no AWPs in play. And as soon as you know there's no AWPs in play, it really does mean that playing more contact heavy with the rifles is really, really great. And because of that, you can use less nades, take the map control. You can see here, Stu, you're not really using any nades to force back. Play on the corner, he's taking the fight, gets the kill onto Stanislaw. And they know that Ethan's aggressively here, spraying through the smoke, gets the kill in the end as Nitro. And now they know that the B bomb site is wide open, getting fast onto it. Actually, an early rotate here from Tarek, it looks like, in towards Ruin. He finds a kill onto Nitro. Bomb will be planted soon enough. Still a man advantage here for Team Liquid. As getting aggressively, trying to come through that oil smoke was Tarek for a second. He can't find anyone, and I think, judging by the stance of the EG players here, I think they're going to be giving this one, holding on to their weapons for the next round. Playing for some exit kills at the moment. Great kill from Malige onto Tarek. Stop saving that gun. So there's a player in Breezy. Bottom of a banana. He can find up some exit kills. That's one and a second. Remaining two players aren't too keen to give away more weapons. Second round force working out for Team Liquid. EG there, they took banana control and then they committed to playing double banana. And I think they actually mollied out. Ethan held onto his smoke for just that reason, to put onto the molly He smoked onto there, but a really great kill from Stewie on towards, I think it was Stanislaw. Jiggle peeking, they knew where Ethan was. And once they killed Ethan, they knew that the no more players would be on the B-bomb site, so they just accelerated straight onto it. Tarek did rotate over fairly early, but it wasn't enough. Bomb site was in the hands of Liquid. 3 players towards the banana side at the start from the Liquid squad. Corner Molly going down, some nades to clear the corner. Have top banana control now to Liquid, taking some apps control as well are they. Trying to apply some pressure onto B is the lead here. Smoke onto coils as well. Molly onto top second. Thought about it, did Liege. Decides not to in the end. They're actually going to go back towards A, but look at it, slowing the round down a lot here are the terrorist side. And what kind of is going on at the moment is that whenever you force buy on the CT side of Inferno, you want to be getting 5 smokes out. And that's exactly what EG did here on their forcing around these 2 guns. So they had 5 smokes in play, and what Team Liquid have to do is apply a lot of map pressure to get the smokes out. As Tarek swings short on a flash, he goes down, so 1 player in towards Cold. 2 players flanking from Banana, get a quick kill, still in towards Cold. He gets whited by that flash. I think it was over pit or graveyard. Good flash from Nitro. We find ourselves in this after plant situation. Molly onto pit. Twist had a smoke in hand, so he could drop it on towards the Molly. No kits for the CT side. Not going to be the easiest of retakes here if they choose to go for it. We'll cover the Galil as Ethan. 1 player coming in from Moto. He goes down in Cirque. Smoke on towards short. And it looks like Team Liquid have stabilized. They got a bit dicey there when it came into that after plant, but they waited out all the smokes. They went in for the late exec. Great flash to kill Breezy on the site. Good kill from Stanislaw to deny 1 player saving his weapon. Another round goes the way of Team Liquid. EG will almost certainly eco on the next one. 2 weapons saved for them, so some might consider buying around the guns here. Even if they eco, they're only going to get 2,400 loss bonus, so the money on each of the players will only be 4,300, 4,400, that sort of money. And on the CT side of Inferno, where you'd normally want an AWP in play, you'd almost always want full nades on towards your B players to allow you lots of options towards banana control. It's definitely a map where you need the nades in play, you need some good money. So if I had to guess, that's why they called the timeout here, is to discuss rebuying in the situation, because they know they killed 3 players on Team Liquid. Team Liquid, their money is not good at all, and they're on 0 loss bonus. So if they lost this round, they've only get 1,400. It's without plants, it would be a double eco scenario for them. So there was a case of force buying, but going for the safer economic approach is the CT side, as they look to be going for actually a mid push here. Stanislaw getting aggressively down mid while Ethan's holding the wide swing. We've actually got a player in Nitro coming up through underpass. Lots of fighting towards mid. There's 4 out of the 5 CT players are in the vicinity. Lots of damage onto Elige as well. It's a decent start for EG here. They have dropped the Krieg, have Liquid, so perhaps they don't have to worry quite as much. But EG, look at this stack. Look on the mini-map. 3 players for them grouping up towards B. They have the read. And Liquid, they're going to go for this exec here. Plenty of mollies in hand as well. Coils and CT smokes go down. Loads of mollies coming in for that terrorist side. 1 kill on towards Tarek. Another on towards Ethan. There's still a player towards Coils in Cirque. Is he going to come through the smoke on the plant? He's staying there for the moment. Naf is caught with a nade out. Holds the CT swing whilst Nitro was holding his back. Kill onto Cirque comes in, stabilizing our Team Liquid. They got a bit exciting as the execs onto the site. Had the stack, did Evil Geniuses, but with all the nades coming over and no nades for themselves, there's not too much they could have done. As it looks like Team Liquid, they scave off slightly dangerous anti-eco around there. They keep 3 players alive, which isn't too bad considering that EG, they save 2 weapons into this round. I don't think Team Liquid will complain all too much. 3-1 will be the scoreline, and now a bye round coming in for EG, and we'll see what they have in store for us. Good nades on Stanislaw, Tarek, and Ethan, and it looks like they're sending 3 players towards B, so it seems very likely that EG will be coming for banana control. We'll see how Team Liquid choose to contest it. Smoke on towards the half, Molly behind the car for Naf. Deep Molly comes in, he has no smoke to go onto it, and it's a very fast call to pop out towards A. They might have the read that EG are 3 players towards B. Sir, great counter nade. Fast kill for him. He's holding the push from Banana. There's another player from Ethan to push for his well. Nitro catches in. They now know there's no more players towards B, but the rotation time is going to be about the same for both teams. Tag rushing his way through Ruins to get on towards the bomb site. Smoke on towards CT. Molly towards Ruins will hold Tarek back. Tag actually comes through the Molly. Finds 1 kill. Trying to pick him up. Falls foul to a player through the CT smoke there. Elige left 1 on to re-smoke onto CT. Molly on towards Ruins. Bomb in hand. Players boosting actually behind the flowers area. Cirque finds Elige. Round goes the way of Evil Geniuses. As Team Liquid there. Yeah, 2 players towards B at the start. Nitro smoked the half full. He mollied behind the car, I think. And then they just accelerate straight into a mid pop. And if I had to guess whether they had a hard read or it was just a good guess, they correctly knew that EG were only 2 towards A. That's why they accelerated onto A there. Popped through the mid smoke. They worked really hard to try and get a kill on towards Cirque on short. And Cirque there was definitely the hero of the round. That counter nade onto short is all was 2 or 3 players and I swing onto him. That counter nade does so much damage and it slows the T side down so much as they try to swing. So Cirque and his nade in particular were the hero on that round. Still went very close in the end. Elige definitely had a fighting chance in that one had he managed to get the bomb down. Half full smoke coming out at the start. Grouping up now to clear out Banana. Not so many nades left actually for the T side. They kind of force ball into this one with 2 Kriegs of Galil and a couple of pistols. Not too many nades left. Smoke on to long. Telton get some brackets control here. Clear that out now. Counter smoke goes in towards short. 2 players coming into this long smoke. The Cirque towards library. Retaking top banana control of EG. They've got Stanislaw pushed aggressively towards the sandbags and Molly on towards Moto. This smoke is the B split smoke. You can see in front of you that's thrown by the T side. Very useful smoke. Nice, lots of information. Allows some more map control. But with Stewie2K going down towards Banana, I think Team Liquid, they're going to have to commit towards A here. You see 3 players on EG committed towards the site. 1 on balcony, 1 graveyard, 1 back site. The molly starts to come in. Nafla gets a really great kill on towards graveyard. There's another player in Cirque on the bomb site. Cirque with 2 kills him. Tarek chiming in with 2 as well. The crossfire too strong in that situation. Team Liquid, they're going to be on the eco now. So with to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the last round whilst they're fully coming here. So with Stanislaw solo aggressively towards Banana, it allowed EG to lean harder towards A. So they had, I think Ethan was the rotator here. He was playing somewhere, I didn't see exactly, but somewhere towards Speedway. He's picking up long anyway for the CT side. And that allowed them to commit 3 onto the site itself. So they had 1 graveyard, 1 back site. And I think Tarek was top balcony. And if you are to, as a T side, to commit up short into that sort of A side setup, you're going to lose pretty much all the time. The kill on towards Breezy, towards Graveyard, was a really massive kill for Nafly, but it wasn't enough to change the course of the round. But that's what was going on there. That's why they were leading so many players towards A. And even after rooting out Breezy, they still had a crossfire between two players, one backside, one top balcony, and some nice shots from the remaining EG players. But that's where the stack came from, and that's kind of why being forced to commit late A there was such a big problem for the T side. Around number 8 coming in. Still no AWP actually on that CT side. Doubt Liquid will know it. Dropped onto Galils with Nafly and Stewie. That's so they can have more nades towards Banana. Been smoking the half pretty much every round this half. So I'm sure most of you will be more kind of accustomed to seeing players mollying car instead of throwing a smoke towards the half, but using the smoke is, in my eyes, is becoming more and more popular if you know how to play around it. And in this game, at least, Team Liquid, they've definitely made a conscious kind of decision to play around the smoke quite a lot. It might be to kind of deny CT AWPing opportunities around towards Banana. Retake nades come in from those B players. 3 stacks up there from EG to allow them to retake top Banana control, giving Banana now is Team Liquid. We've got 3 smokes left, a few flashbangs. Time is starting to run out, so they'll have to go straight into an exec here once they've lined up the nades. We'll see what they're going for. Waiting at mid molly at the moment. Move back into standard 3A setup. Late smoke onto mid from Tarek there. They'll have to choose if they're going to commit through this or not. There's not going to be too much time left once the smoke starts to fade. Moto smoke coming in from Twist. We'll see if the other smokes are going to be landing. Shooting towards Apps. Flashes mid to allow them to come out. They're actually going for the double pit smokes here. First kill goes away with Stewie towards Apps. He caught a play trying to get aggressively pushing in. Cirque finds the reply. Now they start making their way up short. 2 players coming in. The front pit smokes are down. Smoke towards Moto as well. That isolates the player on the site out. Away from his teammates. 2 massive kills for Tarek. But replies come in from Elysian and Naf, leaving Elysian with 1 on 2. But Cirque's still alive towards the under balcony area. That's going to be round for EG. Team Liquid giving a lot of map control during the mid round here. They didn't get punished so much there, but with so much time kind of burnt, they perhaps were forced to be a bit kind of more disorganized when they went in for the exec, maybe. I'm not sure they left. They used a lot of flashbangs to get out of mid. And I can't imagine they had so many left when they actually wanted to come up short. So maybe that was a reason that EG could take some nice fights. And Tag in particular, he got a lot of fights and got some great kills. And what Liquid went for there was the double pit smokes and the moto smokes. So pit smokes land here and here. They isolate all of pit and under balcony outside of the fights unless this player wants to jump up on what is it there? It's like a pillar here on the wall. Unless he wants to jump up on the wall, he can't see over the smokes. And if he does that, the player in towards Apps will kill him. So there's not really a lot the pit player can do unless he wins the fight against the Apps player. And what Liquid did there is they had 1 player in Apps, and when Stewie died, they threw another one into Apps, knowing the importance of that spot with those 2 smokes down. They did actually isolate Cirque out of the fights for a long time, but they took quite a long time getting up short, and especially rooting Tarek out the site. The smokes faded. Left in that 1 on 2 was, I think it was a Liege. Can't remember. I think it was a Liege. There's not really a lot you could do. So, bit of kind of half buy here to even out the money. Ethan finds Stewie towards Banana. See some more. Folks towards Pit coming in. I'm not sure exactly what this one is. I always forget the lineups for those double pit smokes. You don't see them so often these days. They used to be really popular, actually. Maybe 2 years ago. Early 2018, I would say. They're really popular. I think back then, I remember a lot of focus on having really good short hits with the double pit smokes or the I'm not sure what some people call it. Some people might call it the default smoke or the short smoke. It's actually the smoke that just been thrown in front of you. But we'll talk about that in a moment. Swinging onto the site with pistol in hand is Twist. Breezy's still alive towards Graveyard. He goes down and another kill on towards A, and suddenly in a man disadvantage with only a few pistols and maybe one rifle in hand, Exec goes the way of Team Liquid, smashing open the bomb site. So the smoke you saw there was what I was talking about. The low lands just here, kind of in front of the under balcony area. And what that lets you do is swing onto the bomb site and clearing cold this spot here where the bomb is planted. It allows you to clear that spot and below the right of the box as well. And you just double swing with the smoke here, and they can't see you from Graveyard, they can't see you from the pit area. Your pathing is very predictable, so that's one reason it isn't so great. But on the pistol, there's so much pace coming onto the site. They killed the site player, they killed Breezy, they killed another player on the site as well. And just like that, the A defense crumbled there for EG. Team Liquid, there's no denying the individual skill on this team, and you just saw a good glimpse of that, as that round was not, in my eyes, particularly one off any strategic brilliance, but a nice late exec and really great trades onto that bomb site. Great shots from them. Round number 10 coming in. Go on board with Liege here, or in the hands of Nap, hoping more over facing players. Molly on towards Banana, double nade, sitting back at the start. It's a Liege to dodge out those nades. Player opening the corner. The Liege Molly onto the corner from Stewie. Flash as well to clear the sandbag. Tagged it through the wall with the Liege, but he's still alive, which is the most important thing. Nade onto top first, in case they were setting up for the retake nades. Actually, a smoke going onto front site here on towards B, and they're grouping up 5 players towards B. They're going to do an early exec onto here. So the front site smoke is down. They've been counter smoked now by Ethan, but you can see the stack coming out from EG. They're trying to contest brackets control here as the exec starts to come in. Ethan in a really bad spot, just left alone. Smoke and Banana starts to fade. Molly onto top second again as all the nades come in, and they have the B bomb site. That was either a bit fortuitous that they only went into one player there without too many nades in play, or perhaps a really great read that they were playing solo B leaving the AWP, but luck or a great read. It's definitely worked out here for Team Liquid. They have the site with 5 players. Nafly has another smoke. He can re-smoke Banana in a moment. CT even in a moment. Smoke towards Banana comes in. They've got 2 players in towards Pool, have T side, and actually I'm not sure if they want to go for this, to be honest. To Evil Geniuses, they have a few flashbangs, so they can swing on those. First 2 kills go the way of Liquid. I think this retake's nigh on impossible. Another kill for Stewie. Naf chiming in as well. Just Ethan remaining. All 5 players go down. EG, they'll be on the eco. Team Liquid, a really important round for them in terms of taking some decisive economic control. So it's actually only more recently that I started noticing some teams. I think it might even have been Liquid when I seen it before. Started using that front sight smoke on B and using it like an information smoke. We'll talk about the second ones. This was actually, there's so many players going down for Team Liquid here. It's getting a bit more dangerous than perhaps it should have been, but I'll finish what I was saying. So what would be a good example? I can't think of a really good one, but just think about like the sandwich E-box smokes on Seaside Train. And I think I certainly like to call them like the information smoke sometimes, and that's what they do more than anything, is deny information. The CTs behind them can't see what's going on in T main on Train. And I feel like the front site smoke on B site Inferno is a bit like that, where it denies a lot of information towards backside, towards coffins as well. I'm not really sure of the angles. You might be able to see over it if you stood on the coffins, but one flash is enough to remove that spot. And in the same way as the sandwich E-box smokes on Train, I feel like some teams have started using the front sight smoke in the same sort of way, where what you'll do is you'll throw that smoke and you'll use it to gain some ground or deny some information, and then you'll exec in with the knowledge that this smoke's going to fade in a certain amount of time. So what you saw there from Team Liquid, they threw the front sight smokes, they got a counter smoke out, then they exec'd in as this front sight smoke was fading. And I feel like it's something that perhaps should be explored more by the top team, using that smoke, because you can get all the way up in towards pool without anybody seeing you, and then it can fade as after you've crossed, so you've nullified all the danger of facing new box or first or second oranges. So I'm not sure. I feel like it's actually a really good idea to play around it, and I like the idea of using it instead of just the standard coils and CT smokes to try and pull nades. 2 players towards Banana here for Team Liquid. They've actually forced out some bracket control as well at the same time. They've got a nice kill on towards Cirque. Towards that bracket there, swinging Banana is even. He's trying to get aggressively and find a pick. 1 kill for Stanislaw. And we find ourselves in a big 2-man advantage here for Team Liquid. Accelerating onto the A bomb site. They know that 1 player was towards B, so they're just going to group up towards A. They know it's a 1 versus 3. They find the trade onto Tarek. And that was good decisive calling. So what happened there was, went for some brackets, controlled the Team Liquid, found a couple kills there, and then EG with the man disadvantage, they felt like they had to force out Banana. Ethan, you saw him swinging really aggressively there, trying to get some picks, but he went down. And then from there, they knew that there was another player, Banana, so that could only one be A. There could only be 1 towards A, so why waste your time letting them rotate on the CT side or get nades down, just accelerate onto A. They smoke Moto, 3 up short, and then from there they traded out Tarek, and Tarek would have realistically had to have killed all 3 players there to win the round for EG, but that is so unlikely, and of course on this occasion that did not happen. Round will go the way of Team Liquid. Back on the eco will be EG around this solo Krieg. Staying in the corner a bit to stay alive is Nafly. Can get some nades on the CT side, but for Team Liquid here, I think they'll just play fairly passive at the start. See what the CT choose to go for. You always have to be a bit wary of kind of mid pushes and getting really aggressively for Banana on these anti-ecos and kind of force buys. And as I talked about earlier, it's so common on the CT side of Inferno to buy up 5 smokes on these eco and force buy rounds, and that's what you can see here from EG. They've got all 5 smokes in play for just that reason. Banana Molly coming in from Liege. Actually, a boost behind the half wall here. 1 kill to shoot. Flash comes in, whites both the players. 2 great kills for Liege. He knows the B bomb site is clear now. He's working his way on. So you do just kind of have to assume that there are only 2 players on the site, and without a good reason, just expect there to only be 2 and kind of play really decisively around it. Sometimes on Banana, this is more some gun rounds I'm talking about, but sometimes on Banana, when you fast kill 2 players, you've got to keep in mind there could be a 3rd player sitting back who threw the flashes for them to swing on. So it's not always a given that you can just swing onto the site, but if you have numbers towards Banana and you can force a 2-on-1 or better, normally most teams would go for it. It's only when they've only got 1 player aggressively on Banana and they think there might be 3 there for the CT side that they wouldn't get solo aggressive, take the bomb side. But clearly on this occasion they got 2 fast kills. They were just playing the boost out, so there's obviously no 3rd player around unless it was a fortuitous rotation, so he just accelerated onto the site. Didn't take it super fast with the lead. He cleared out sandbags. Smoked CT and got the nades onto Ruins, and from there, Team Liquid's round to lose. Buy round coming in for EG. It's their first one for a while actually here. It's for the most part we've seen pretty default heavy rounds from Team Liquid. They've started off with the defaults, tending to be leaning actually 2 towards Banana most of these rounds. They don't lent 3 that often. Cast Smoke, Molly coming in even. Up on the logs. Twist. All the nades coming in from the Banana. They're trying really hard to force out Banana control here. The CT side. 1-4 trade. Stu taken down low. Find us in this even scenario. Naf lurking his way out short, trying to find a pick. He can't find anyone. Twist as well. Trying to take a fight out of that, but it doesn't work out for him. Stanislaw catches Stewie, and at this point, perhaps a round win here is too much to ask for. Stanislaw has chosen to play his big off angle on top of the sandbag instead of trying to retreat. Finds the kill, does Nitro, and actually have half a chance here. The player rotating in is Ethan, but with Tag on such low health, and they get the bomb down here. This is far from over. Early flank actually coming in from Breezy. We'll see if this catches the bomb plant. Bomb goes down, playing both towards this coffins areas. The banana players start to come in. Nitro can't get back in time. Just one player left. And Twist finds one, finds two. Even with the trade, round goes the way of EG. It's going to be 8-6. Plenty of money in the bank for the T side. They'll have a good buy going into the last one of this first half. See, aside from that stretch in the middle of those 4 gun rounds lost in a row, it's all been about Team Liquid. They've had that really, fortuitous or not, they won that round on the kind of half buy on the pistols. And since then, EG, their money has been really poor. The last round was one of their only good buy rounds for ages. And coming into this one, they don't have actually too many mollies in play. Mid push coming out from Breezy as Cirque is holding the wide swing. I'm not sure the player's going to be aware of this. Nafly holds mid of his orb, and Nitro with a nice kill on towards Breezy in towards the bench area. Flash comes in. Shu gets whited. Good kill for him. 2-man advantage now for Team Liquid, and as long as they play smart here, it should be almost impossible to lose from here. They've got so many nades in play. They're leaving Twist here. It's towards second mid. He's just holding for an apps push. And in this scenario, for the CT side, you've got basically 2 choices. You hard stack a bomb site, and that might even mean 3 players on 1 bomb site here. Or you make an aggressive play. And it's surprising me a lot right now that EG are doing neither. And in my eyes, they're just sort of giving up the round here. You can't win the round if you just play like this. So the exec starts to come in. Look how far back the bomb is here. Flash is coming over, letting Chewie go out ahead. He's feeling out the stack. He gets the kill on Ethan as well. Nice flashbang from Nitro, and then from there, it's round over. There's no more players on the bomb site. Retake is going to be impossible for the 2 remaining players on that CT side. 1 kill for Twist. Most was left to fake out Cirque. Cirque goes down. 9 rounds for Team Liquid, 6 for EG on their CT side. And now we'll, of course, swap over to watching EG. You have to wind through this pause. Whilst the ads would have been running whilst this tournament was live. What we're winding through at the moment. And I like the way Team Liquid called the end of that. They left Twist towards A in case they wanted to pivot back on towards A. They had such a man advantage. And they exec onto B. They left the bomb back on Nafly. They said Stewie was so far ahead of his teammates. He found the kill as well. But if they had been stacking B, they would have known about it. And from there, they just run back to A. So it was almost impossible to EG win that round. And I didn't actually like the way they were playing at 3-on-5. But kind of residing themselves. In fact, they can lose it. 4 players here for Team Liquid towards brackets area. They were contesting brackets control. What on earth is going on with Elysian? That smoke. Somehow he stays alive. 1 for Stanislaw, but I dare say he's not going to get all too much more. Fast kind of mid hit there from the terrorist side. Smoke on towards short, some entry flashes, but Team Liquid there, they were playing setup to contest brackets control. They 1 here, and then 2 towards short. And I think they counter smoked long and then just spammed so many shots through the smoke. Lige was coming through this smoke. It was all complete madness, but nevertheless, stack works out for Team Liquid. Whether luck or good read or good prep, I do not know, but nevertheless, it worked out for them. Round 17 coming in. Eco for EG, just buying up some nades. See, looks like they're going to go towards the corner on Banana. See, they will. Stewie's playing there, but doesn't take all too much damage. And to be honest, on this full Glocks ecos, the best you can ask for is just getting some nades out of the CT side. So let's hope for EG's sake they can do just that. All the kills in the way of Team Liquid. 5 alive for them, so plenty of money in the bank for this CT side. And looking at the buy for Team Liquid, this is going to be a bonus round for them. And They've got 4 SMGs in play, so you might expect them to play something a bit unorthodox, perhaps. I'd be very surprised if Team Liquid don't go for numbers for Banana here. And equally, EG should actually know that. They should actually know that the CT buy is a bonus round, and they should call accordingly. It looks like they're actually going 4 players to a second minute to start. Smoke on towards the half wall from Stanislaw. I thought they were going to go for a fast hit on towards A. They were kind of stance they went for, but it's giving Banana at the start on the T side. Got Cirque in towards Mexi area. It looks like they go straight back for Banana control. Perhaps there's a case to be made that EG didn't have all the nades. Perhaps they didn't want to contest Banana without so many nades in play. Just sit passively at the start and use a couple of flashes to retake. Going for a full contact here. They're very confident that no AWPs will be holding that wide angle there. Flash comes in to take any AWP as all rifles back. 3 towards B for the moment. They do have apps control. 1 player in Tarek towards mid. He's flashing back. Have brackets now do the terrorist side. Count smoke on towards B. See how the mid-round call comes in here. Double apps push coming out from that Team Liquid side. So after Banana got retaken, they got a bit antsy for information considering they lost brackets as well. So they went for an apps push. It's a good timing. They killed Breezy. 4 on 5 now for EG. They're grouping up 2 players towards B and 2 towards A. I think there's going to be a B fake coming in. You can see all the nades coming in towards B, smoke towards Coils and CT. Molly on towards New Box. So much pressure being applied on 3. They're firing 2 players firing shots. And I think this is going to work for that T side. They caught Twist pushing up short. They've got another kill on towards the site. Such low health though on Ethan and Tarek. Player towards long in Elige goes down. 2 Liquid players are remaining. Afterplants now. 1 towards Graveyard, 1 pushing up towards long. Perhaps Tarek feels like on his low health. Get a bit aggressive. He does know that both players were bananas. That's probably a big reason behind this. He swings out. He doesn't get a kill, but delays them so much. Shui swings out, and Naf, I think he will be saving. So what we saw there at the end of that round was in that 4 and 5, they sent 2 players towards B. Did EG. They went for kind of a really heavy fake with smoke on towards CT and Coils, as well as a new box. Molly had 2 players firing shots onto the site, and that pulled so many rotations from the CT side. You saw Twist there pushing up short, and how to describe it, like the rulebook of CS is that the anchor on a bomb site shouldn't move until the bomb is spotted, or you know almost certainly that the bomb is going down on the other side. So perhaps Twist got a bit antsy there, pushing out aggressively short when maybe he should have waited for his players on towards B to know exactly what was happening. It might have been a communication mistake from B. That sort of thing happens a lot when a really heavy fake like that comes in. The B players might start kind of screaming at their teammates saying, guys, we need to rotate. We're going to lose this one. But cut myself off because we see a fast A hit coming in here. I think it's going to be a fast long wrap. Smoke towards Arch and Library. Flash comes over, but he finds the kill. Flash a bit too late, perhaps. That's swarming into the bomb site. Coming through the smoke just as Tarek gets us a little out. Another player towards Library, but Twist staying alive so long towards Pit even. Does get the plant, but with just 12 health. As a player flanking in from short. Round will go the way of Team Liquid. So what we saw there was a fast long wrap. They ran 4 players up second mid. They 1 player towards Banana at the start, but he came mid. And early smokes onto Library and Arch. So Library and Arch from, I think, I don't remember exactly where you throw them from. Somewhere along this wall, you throw both of the smokes from. Loads of flashes to push back mid, and then 2 players wrapping long as the other 2 come up short, and then 1 player is kind of flashing or kind of holding the banana. It's just around here, to be honest. But as we saw there, Twist and Pit staying alive so long. That flash perhaps was a bit too late onto Elige. Elige got a nice 1-for-1. Even though he goes down, he delayed them quite a long time, actually. But Twist towards, I think he was under balcony, was definitely the hero of that occasion. Buy coming in from Evil Genuises is far from perfect. So that's plenty of nades, though. Deep smoke comes in. Even's going to smoke onto it. So many nades rounding next to him. Flashes high left allow him to swing. 1 player towards the car. Even with 1 kill. Swinging out his Naf. Trade out in the end by Cirque. They a bit hesitant to get aggressively through that deep banana smoke. The fades now decide to come through. There's going to be a B hit, but look at this information push from Elige. I know we're supposed to be watching this from the T side, but I think Elige pushed apps Saw nobody, got this information pushed off. It allows them to lean the other two players on towards B's, killed one from behind. Obviously, the remaining EG players here have to commit on towards the B bomb site. Bannister goes down. Tarek can't find the kill with the Galil. 7 rounds for EG, 13 for Liquid. Eco will be coming in for that T side, and it looks like Liquid are running away with this one at the moment. So on the T side of Inferno, if you wanted to contest banana control, the most standard way to do it would be to get a player in towards the cubby here, and then when the CT side deep molly, so they'll throw a molly here and a molly here, you smoke on the deep molly, and then you re-molly car yourself as T side, and then you have probably, I call them tree flashes, but you throw them here, you line up with the window, come over here, and then on these flashes you get aggressively in front of the deep smoke and get some more control back. That's what he did there. I think even was smoked on the deep molly. They threw some high flashes. Team Liquid are trying really hard to force banana control. It ended up with a 2-for-2 trade, but Elige was the hero of that round. His information play is the round winning play. Allows them stack 2 on B, and he obviously killed one from behind as well. So Team Liquid should be thanking Elige for that last gun round win. Round number 22 coming in. Only 7 for EG. Terrace timeout coming in. They've really struggled to get into a late round scenario where they're not at a big deficit either in numbers or in information. That's what it at least feels like for a while. It was just that the really only moment of brilliance was that fake on towards B and then catching Twist, pushing up short, and then getting onto A fast with those 2 players. Aside from that, it's really felt like EG have struggled to kind of play their game, maybe it's the best way to phrase it. It always feels like Team Liquid, they're the ones getting the information, they're the ones making the good mid-round plays, taking the map control, going free towards B. Both teams at the moment, Ethan in towards the cover. Deep Molly comes in, he's going to play in front of it. 4 players actually towards Banana now for that T side. With plenty of nades behind Ethan when he chooses to swing here. Play jump spot in Naf life. Finds the swing, does Stanislaw, perhaps Naf getting a bit over eager there. Smoking onto the Molly. Ethan perhaps not wanting to take any risks here. 1 player towards the sandbags, 1 player in the Liege on the side. He's going to flash for Stewie to swing. What Liege is lining up here. 1 kill from Breezy catching. I think Nitro's walking back in short. Stewie 2K still here. 3 on 5 now for Team Liquid. As we spoke about on the, I think it's towards the end of the last half when Liquid were in a similar scenario. What Liquid have to do here is they have to push aggressively. They just got 1 kill, another kill from Stewie 2K there. How on earth did he find both those kills? Breezy trying to get some aggressively onto the site, but he can't push past this smoke. Stewie 2K still only the solo player left on the bomb site. Still lacking information on Team Liquid in this 3-on-3, so still should stand a good chance here. Should EG, great kill from Breezy. That is the round winner right there. Kind of a bad CT smoke, but allows Breezy to kind of, not necessarily one way, but I doubt Elige was expecting that there to be a gap on that side. Round's going to go the way of Evil Genuises. 8 rounds for them. It's going to be 14 for Team Liquid. So as I was saying, from Liquid's perspective, in a 3-on-5, you have to do something aggressively, or you have to make an information play. You have to stack a site. If you just sit passively, playing 2 to 1 bomb site and 1 to another, and let EG exec into you, you've lost the round because you've got less nades, you haven't got the numbers in the right places. It's just impossible. So what Stewie did there is he just got really solo aggressively and just sort of swung. And it worked out. He got 1 kill. I think Stanislaw tried to trade him, but he went down as well. So Stewie did everything he could to get Liquid back in that round, but at the end of the day, they didn't have enough information. Even a 3-on-3's T-sided with no information on the CT side. You can see there that Team Liquid, they're still leaning 2 towards A, and then he had Stewie on B. And once Stewie went down on B, there really wasn't a lot they could do. So got a bit hairy there for EG as Stewie found 2 kills, but great kill from Breezy on towards the site. And from there, it was all too easy. Car Molly coming in from Stanislaw in towards the cubby, chicken at his feet. Flash for him to move further in. There's actually the Fnatic smoke down as well. Perhaps they were anticipating the AWP to be coming out. That's when, for me, the Fnatic smoke makes the most sense. Boosting up here on the Halfle. Clearing the corner. And sandbags. There's a nade as even, so... guess we might see a double nade coming in here. I've taken no contact so far, so perhaps they... so someone's got to be taking contact on B. And it's actually Nafly front side AWPing. And I really don't think that Ethan was expecting a player to be AWPing there. When they just double kind of try face that angle. But we have backers control here to the T side. Bad long smoke coming in from Nitro, I believe. He's in towards mini pit. 1 kill for Elise. He walks back in short. Really great kill for him. And now left in this 2-man down situation. Smoking it onto right side of default with Santos. The player swings out top balcony. 2 kills for Twist. 1 kill for Nitro. 15 rounds for Team Liquid. Only 8 for Evil Genuises. Their buy here is going to be far from perfect. And as I was saying there, basically, EG, they took banana control, they hadn't taken any contact versus CT players. They've barely seen any nades. So they knew that someone had to be taking contact. And normally it'd be through foils or CT. Someone will be either AWPing or jiggling on the smoke. They double naded coffins. They didn't get anyone. So they decided to just go for the double face. But unfortunately for them, Team Liquid were double AWPing. Molly on towards the sandbags. Priming a smoke there was Stanislaw as they go aggressively with 3 players to force out some early banana control. Can be a really great way to get kills. And for those of you guys in your own teams, just take that style of hit. It's so good against teams that don't have good protocols on the B bomb site towards banana. It's like you'll kill players sandbags all the times. They will not be expecting people to be so aggressively. Brackets control now coming out from EG. They've got loads of map control in their hands. Count smokes mid. Does Nitro, and they're going to respect it for the moment, is EG. 3 smokes left for them, so they can use another smoke to get brackets here. If they so desire. 1 minute remaining. Long molly comes in, well as a B split smoke from Terra side. A really nice way of taking long control. This is where you smoke. You throw the B split smoke and you molly long so that you can swing out after the long molly. And bad counter smoke from Malige. Gets caught. He tries to run away. Just 17 health left for him. Malige's going to go down here. And now the B split starts to come in. 1 player towards new box. 1 player pushed out towards CT. They still have Breezy holding the rotate as well as on A. Get Breezy here. B split starts to come in. And spotting the gun barrel is Tarek. Stewie is not long for this well. They get the kill on towards the player. New box, 2 kills from Breezy on the lurk. Really nice late round hit there, so as I was saying. If you haven't already got brackets control, really great way to take long control, or archer control, whatever you want to call it, is to throw the B split smoke and then use a long molly, and use a molly so that you can get out brackets, and then this will fade, and then you can swing after it. If you use a smoke, you have to wait so long for that smoke to fade. Use a molly instead, get aggressively behind it, flash off arch, swing out. And that's what EG did, so they got all this control over here. They caught Elise, he tried to run away. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Elise went down. Then they were playing 2 on the B side, getting collapsed onto. They had Breezy in towards Apps. He caught 2 up on the lurk. 2 players towards Apps here. 4 Team Liquid Eco for them, so EG soon enough they'll be at 10 rounds. Starting to make a pretty good match of this. I really thought they were out of it once Liquid started running away with the start of this half, but it's still going to be supremely difficult from this position, but I've certainly seen much more unlikely comebacks in my time. 2 players remaining now for the CT side. Just had to group up from the T's perspective, hit a bomb site. Use your nades well. 1 player pushing apps from Nafly. Actually manages to kill Tarek here in the... Perhaps is getting a bit dangerous. Stanislaw holding the run out of apps. He catches Nafly. No players left on the A bomb site. Just Twists remaining. 9 HP for him. It's going to be 10 rounds for EG. Not really much point in Twist saving here. He might as well go for a kill. Not going to meet any players exiting for the moment. Will say that, like, when you're at this sort of round score in a game, so if you're in it from EG's perspective, you're playing in a match, you've got to really be kicking yourself for losing the second round on CZ's side, when it was the round where Liquid lost T pistol with a plant, so they bought up 2 Kriegs, and I think they retook Banana and got 2 kills there, but it doesn't really matter. From EG's perspective, that round would have been the 2 or 3 round swing back to them, so you're looking at a tied game if they hadn't lost that one. So you have to really be kicking yourself from EG's perspective. Also, they had that 5-on-4, they're just playing against a few pistols and maybe 1 Galil or something. Aggressive Banana play coming out from the CT side, only 1 player there to contest it for the moment. Not so many players from the E side towards Banana, playing an AWP in play, so it's always harder to have numbers towards B. On him facing mid. Flashing through the deep Banana smoky streak. Gets 1 kill onto Danister and another onto Cirque. I think Stewie's had enough of letting EG come back into this game. 4-on-2 now for the CT side. Just 2 T players remaining. Trying his best to find a pick is Tarek here, but no CT players are choosing to greet him. Twisting towards the pit. Playing a crossfire with his teammate at the moment, holding the front sight run up. And unless Team Liquid massively overface here, this should be impossible for the remaining 2 T players. They're still in towards the pit. He finds the kill. Just Breezy remaining, standing between EG and defeat. Kill comes in from Twists. Map goes the way of Team Liquid. It looks better to me on both sides. I think both teams here played a fairly default T side. We saw some nice stuff for them playing off the defaults, and I think Inferno is a map where the defaults get played a lot, so maybe it shouldn't be a point of criticism, but maybe that's something to learn from in terms of maybe you're a team that thinks you should play a very sort of super structured, well, not structured, wrong word, a super set T side on Inferno where you only run set rounds onto A or B. That's not really how you should play. You should really get Banana, you should get apps, and you should get brackets control pretty much as you can. And as well as using that B split smoke for some arch side control, that should also be something you're looking for a lot. So I think both of these teams have perhaps taught you guys some good lessons in terms of taking some map control, and that's what Inferno is all about, is kind of a dance of map control, retaking map control, information plays, opportune picks. And we saw a lot of that in this game, and I think we saw some nice things on the T side from both teams, but ultimately Team Liquid, they came out on top. We'll have a quick look at the scoreboard. 24-11 for Twists. Great game from him. 13, 20, 17, 16, and then on the other team 17, 14, 16, 16, 10. But as I always say, stats in CS, they don't they rarely paint a very good picture of the game, and in this game it wasn't about individuals just out fragging the other team. They had some really great mid-round plays. They had some great decisive calling, and Team Liquid, they came out on top, and I think that's going to be everything for this one. Social medias and all that jazz are linked below, and I have no idea what the next video is going to be, but I guess we'll wait and see. But I think that's everything. Things you need to see are linked below. Like, subscribe, Discord, Twitter, all that good stuff. Give those some likes and all that jazz. But I think we're going to call it quits here. So, yep, peace out.